Some people think cosmic signs are just wishful thinking. They're wrong. The truth. The universe has been talking to you every single day. You just haven't been listening. Those repeating numbers, those strange coincidences, that sudden gut feeling about your career or love life, they're not random. They're the universe's hidden messages, and ignoring them is like throwing away a winning lottery ticket. Most folks live their entire lives blind to these signals, missing chances to meet their soulmate, pass up career breakthroughs, or manifest goals they've been dreaming of for years. But here's the twist. These signs aren't complicated. Once you understand how to read them, life starts to flow in ways that feel almost unfair. You'll know when to make your move, when to wait, and when something is about to shift in your favor. And 2025, with the astrological shifts on the horizon, the universe's messages are getting louder, sharper, and harder to ignore if you've been seeing repeating numbers, feeling drawn to certain people or places, or noticing synchronicities piling up. This is your wake-up call. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly how to decode these signals, so you can finally work with the universe instead of stumbling past its clues. But fair warning, once you see the patterns, you can't unsee them. You know those moments when life feels like it's whispering secrets in your ear. That's exactly how the universe's hidden messages work. They're rarely a big neon sign. More often, they're tucked away in a song you keep hearing, a conversation you accidentally overhear, or even a sudden change in the weather. Someone might notice that every time they think about changing careers, they bump into a person already doing that job. Coincidence, maybe. But more often, it's the universe dropping cosmic signs right in your lap. The trick is paying attention without overthinking. It's like catching a subtle wink from life. Quick, light, but impossible to ignore if you're tuned in. Keep a small journal handy and jot down repeating numbers, strange synchronicities, or unexpected encounters. For example, if you've been wrestling with a decision about your love life and you keep seeing couples everywhere, it could be a nudge in that direction. The more you track these moments, the clearer the patterns become. Sometimes, the universe speaks through delays and obstacles too. Ever had a plan fall apart only for something better to take its place? That's not bad luck. It's redirection. Let's say you miss a train. And while waiting for the next one, you strike up a conversation with someone who later becomes a business partner. These detours often hide the very opportunities you've been manifesting without realizing it. And here's a little twist. Not all messages are comfortable. The universe isn't here just to stroke your ego. It's here to guide you toward growth. You might get signs that challenge you to face fears, shift your career path, or let go of a relationship. If you've been feeling an itch for change, don't be surprised if astrological shifts in 2025 amplify those nudges. But that's a whole other story we're about to unfold. First sign, you keep seeing repeating numbers. 1111, 222, 555, everywhere. These aren't just cute coincidences. They're synchronicities, whispering that something big is aligning. Many people report seeing these numbers right before major changes in their love life. If every time you glance at your phone the clock says 1111, pay attention. Your energy might be syncing with someone else's. Second sign, a sudden surge of random romantic coincidences. Love songs on the radio, couples holding hands in places you don't usually notice, or friends constantly talking about relationships. It's like the universe is setting the stage for your soulmate's grand entrance. I know someone who started dreaming about a person they'd never met, only to run into them weeks later at a coffee shop. Third, feeling strangely complete yet curious. You're not desperately searching, but you sense a shift in your heart space, as if you're preparing for someone important. This often comes during certain moon phases. When emotional clarity peaks, you may feel an urge to take better care of yourself. Buying new clothes, starting a new hobby, not to impress, but because you feel something is about to change. Fourth and fifth signs go deeper. Unexpected reconnections and location-based synchronicities. Maybe an old acquaintance suddenly pops back into your life, or you keep being drawn to the same park, bookstore, or cafe without knowing why. The universe often orchestrates these random events to bring two paths together. And if you've noticed, the recent astrological shifts in 2025 seem to be stirring up both your career and your love life, well, that's where things get even more interesting. Astrological shifts in 2025 aren't just pretty sky shows. They're massive energetic reboots. Planets are moving in ways that stir deep changes, especially in career and love life. Imagine the universe reshuffling the deck, handing you cards you didn't even know existed. For some, it's a nudge to finally launch that side hustle. For others, it's meeting someone who feels like a soulmate in the most unexpected way. If your career's been feeling stagnant, these cosmic signs might push you toward a leap you've been avoiding. You could get an offer in a completely different industry or find yourself drawn to start a passion project during a powerful moon phase. For example, someone stuck in a corporate job might suddenly get inspired to start a wellness brand after a string of strange synchronicities, like meeting 3 health coaches in 1 week. On the love front, 2025 brings planetary alignments that open emotional doors. People may notice an increase in repeating numbers, like 444 or 7927, especially when thinking about someone special. These aren't just cute patterns, they're roadmaps. Relationships that begin during these shifts tend to have a fated quality, as if the universe arranged the meeting. And yes, this also means some old flames might reappear, often to test if you've truly grown. The key is flexibility. If you resist the changes, you might miss golden opportunities. But if you lean into them, listening to synchronicities, trusting intuitive nudges, you'll find that your manifest goals can arrive faster than expected. And trust me, when these energies combine with certain moon phases, the results can be downright magical. Speaking of which, let's talk about the spiritual meaning behind those repeating numbers you keep seeing. Repeating numbers are like the universe's hidden messages flashing on a billboard only you can see. When 1111 shows up, it's often a signal that you're aligned with your manifest goals. 222 might hint at balance in love life, while 888 can mean abundance is on its way, sometimes in career, sometimes in romance. These numbers tend to appear in clusters when you're at a crossroads, guiding you toward choices that match your soul's path. Synchronicities work the same way, just in more creative packaging. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a podcast and suddenly 3 different people mention it in the same week. Or you've been considering a trip, and out of nowhere you see ads, news, and conversations all pointing to that exact destination. These aren't random. They're breadcrumbs the universe leaves to steer you toward the right door. The key is to treat these signs like trusted friends, not rigid rules. If you keep seeing 555, it's a hint that change is coming. So instead of resisting, prepare for it. Maybe freshen up your resume if it's career-related, or open your heart if it's love life-related. And when these synchronicities line up during certain moon phases, the energy feels supercharged, like a green light from the cosmos. I've seen people transform entire chapters of their lives just by paying attention to these cues. One friend started seeing 333 everywhere right before launching her online business, and within weeks, it took off. Another kept spotting 777 before meeting someone who became their soulmate. These moments often connect directly with lunar cycles, which makes the next step, working with moon phases to manifest goals, even more powerful. Each moon phase is like a different tool in your manifestation toolbox. The new moon, that's planting season. It's the perfect time to set intentions for your career, love life, or personal growth. Write them down, visualize them, and pair them with cosmic signs you've been noticing, like repeating numbers or synchronicities. To strengthen your focus, the more specific you are, the faster you'll see results. The waxing moon is the action phase. If you've been receiving universe's hidden messages, like bumping into someone in your dream field or feeling drawn to certain places, this is when you act on them. Send that email, book that trip, start that project. Even small steps here have a multiplying effect. One person I coached sent 3 simple networking messages during a waxing moon and landed a major career opportunity within 2 weeks. Then comes the full moon, a powerhouse for clarity and release. It's not just about manifest goals. It's about letting go of what's blocking them. This could be outdated beliefs about love life or fear of taking career risks. Use this phase to write down what you're ready to release and burn it safely as a symbolic gesture. You'll be amazed how quickly new opportunities slide in afterward. Finally, the waning moon is your time to rest and refine. Here, you listen for subtle cosmic signs, track your synchronicities, and prepare for the next cycle. Many notice their soulmate energy. Career breakthroughs or big life changes manifest faster when they intentionally work with all 4 phases. And if you've been seeing certain repeating numbers during specific phases, well, the universe might just be telling you your next chapter is ready to begin. So, after hearing all this, are you really going to keep brushing off those cosmic signs as just coincidences? Or are you ready to start tuning in? The universe's hidden messages aren't just poetry. They're a roadmap. They're how you meet your soulmate, unlock career shifts, and align your manifest goals with perfect timing. Ask yourself, how many synchronicities have you ignored this week alone? How many repeating numbers flashed before your eyes that you dismissed? What if those were the green lights you've been waiting for? You can keep pretending it's random, or you can decide to listen and change your entire trajectory. And here's the thing, the more you pay attention, the faster life starts rearranging in your favor. So, start tracking moon phases, jot down the synchronicities, notice the astrological shifts in 2025, and see how your love life, career, and dreams start lining up. If you're serious about unlocking this next chapter, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. because the universe won't stop sending signs, and you won't want to miss the next time we decode them together.